Hey everybody. I just took my hair out of the ponytail. I just left the gym. So, I am Kelly Marisha. If you don't know who I am, I'm a Queen Quantum. I am an emotional wellness practitioner. And I just love life. I love life. I love what I do. I love who I am. And I don't know what I've dedicated this channel to yet. We're still finding our temperature. But I guess if I had to loosely say right here what the channel is dedicated to, it's dedicated to me expressing what the fuck I know, what I live, what I experience, what I manifest. I won't talk about expertly anything I don't know. If I don't know it, I won't know it. But if I got it on here and it resonates with you, maybe you could try it. So, I'm at the park. I kind of go, well, I'm on holiday. So, I'm on holiday here from Mexico. But when I'm in the States, I always find a park. I just love being outside. And of course, in Mexico, I'm outside a lot. So, this just kind of makes me, it helps me to get my daily outside, vitamin D, sunshine, nature, all that jazz. But I was thinking about something. I'm trying to think how much I'm going to tell you guys today. Well, I'll start from here because it will be way too long to tell you. The last 48 hours, I've had the most amazing revelations about my life, about myself, about my movements, about my patterns, about just kind of understanding me more. When they say that, I'm 41, so if anybody on here that's watching this is in their 40s or late 30s, you know it can get frustrating sometimes talking to 20-year-olds and 25-year-olds and even 30-year-olds for me, because you can't tell them that they don't know things, like they don't realize what they don't know. And it reminds me of myself when I was 22, 25. I really felt like I knew so much. And then when you get to 40 and 50, you realize, girl, you didn't know anything. And you know, they double down on it. So it's really difficult to tell them, you know, to just wait a minute, you'll understand better. My dad would say, by and by, you'll understand better by and by, right? I said all that to say, when we say to get to know yourself, getting to know yourself could take a lifetime to do. Getting to know yourself could take an entire lifetime. It's impossible to think you know who you are in your 20s and your 30s. It's impossible. Because I just now in my 40s feel like I know who I am, but also I'm very clear that there's more of me that I have never even touched. I mean, there's pieces of me that I never will touch in this lifetime. And that's awesome to me, right? And I'm not rushing. I am enjoying the journey of getting to know me and reprogramming and restructuring me. So in the last 48 hours, I'm preparing to go to Las Vegas. I'm so excited. I'm meeting my first cousin there, and this is our first cousin trip. We have never vacationed together, so I'm really super excited to see him. It's my favorite cousin on my dad's side. We grew up together. We're 2 years apart, and so we're going to go to Las Vegas for a couple of days, and I'm just really excited. I told him yesterday, I said, thank you for being who you are in my life, because this weekend with you, I get to be the little girl me that I loved me when I was a little girl. I loved who I was when I was the best little girl. I hope my daughter is like me. Like I was, and I hope my daughter is like me with me as her mom. She's going to go even further, because my mom was great, but they definitely had a lot of limits and boundaries. And with me, my child will have a little, even more, you know, limitlessness to be able to express and be who she is. But I get to be that role again, who I was when I was younger, who I was in elementary school and middle school. I get to be that person with him safely. And I'm super excited to experience her again, because I don't think that there's anybody else that I can be like that with. And I have a lot. I have at least 6 people that I consider to be my best friends, right? My inner circle. But nobody gets what he gets, right? And because that's how he knew me. That was our introduction when we were kids, right? And so For the last 2 nights, the last 48 hours, we have done shadow work together. And my mind has just been blown. And for me, when I'm in shadow work, it's a continuous shadow work. Like, it doesn't like start and stop, or it doesn't just hit something and move on. Like, it'll start unraveling. It'll start showing me that same pattern in other areas that you didn't recognize it as the same pattern, but it is, right? So this morning at the gym, another piece of what him and I were talking about last night unraveled itself this morning. I could barely finish working out, right? I could barely finish working out. And one of the biggest things for me is learning how to turn my gaze towards things that want me. And I hope you guys hear me really well. A lot of people manifest a whole different things, but I have a reason why I'm manifesting this way. Like, I'm getting ready to tell you, kind of walk you through my process of manifesting, and I have a reason why I manifest this way, right? So the way I manifest is through beliefs, through beliefs. Like, a set of beliefs is my program, and I can have whatever I want to have within my program. So if I want something and my program is not compatible to bring it in, I can shift my programming, my computer programming, so that it's now compatible and it now has the capacity to receive what I say that I want. And so I am looking for a partner. I'm looking for a life partner. I am receiving in a life partner. And I mean, in the last, like I said, 48 hours, it really has, the program has literally changed in ways that I didn't even, it's blowing my mind. It really is blowing my mind. But one of the things is changing my gaze towards the things that want me, right? And I have a lot of things that want me. And I realized this morning that, I have never been rejected as far as dating. I've never, ever been rejected. I thought I had been, but I did not. I had not, was not, never have been rejected. But what has happened is I have been rejecting things. I have been rejecting things, and now it has made me go back and look at everybody that I've rejected and see, was it something inside of them that was inside of me that I didn't like? If what they were mirroring back to me was something I was doing or what was in me and I didn't like it, and so that's why I rejected them, because I was really rejecting myself. Like, when I say I'm in a rabbit hole, it's so much fun, right? And so as I'm sitting at this park and I'm digging into all of this, what I'm talking about, rejection, and really having that epiphany that I ain't never been rejected and that I'm the one that's rejecting, and I need to see why I'm rejecting some things and some people that are obviously coming for me. I have guys that are coming for me that I'm rejecting because I don't like maybe where they are in life. I don't like, and that, I mean, it's so much. It's so much more, so much more. It's the antithesis of sprinkle. It's the antithesis of things, right? I think before you get to a lot of these ladies that are gurus and helping you date, I just feel like it's so much more you could be doing on yourself before you start jumping into that stuff. Like, sis, like, I'm gonna be honest. This is my honest opinion. Don't get me wrong. Listen, I believe that women should be taken care of, period, just because we're women. But I also believe that women should have their shit taken care of too before you come. Be able to pay your own rent. Be able to pay for your own lifestyle. Be able to fund your own lifestyle comfortably. And that has nothing to do with being that thing that you're trying to manifest. It has everything to do with not being in a state of unsafety financially so that you jump on anything. When you build these lifestyles that are extravagant and you cannot support them yourself financially or barely holding on, you put yourself in a state of lack. And that means anybody and anything that comes towards you that has money, no matter the character, you're going to jump on. The fuck? I'm too old for that, right? At 41, I have no desire to deal with anyone that doesn't have the character, but I think I can die with. Like, when I say die, I mean, like, I'm older. Like, I want to be together forever, right? Like, I'm trying to close my eyes to my partner. So at this age, I know character that's gonna work for me, character that ain't gonna work for me, right? So I said all that to say, I'm at this park right now. There's nobody here. I'm at the park almost every day, right? I'm at the park almost every day. I'm just sitting. I'm just chilling. I'll smoke. I bring snacks. I did all that today. And I just probably been here for like 2 hours. I really lose track of time. Why? Because I love it so much here. I love being outside. I love being in the park. I love being in the nature. I wish I had less clothes on, to be honest. I got on pants. I wish I had on some shorts, but I just got back from the gym. But I wish I had on some shorts, and when the sun's out, my buns are out. Like, I just want to be in the sun. I love being outside, right? And I said to myself, but there's no, you know how like dating people are always talking about, you gotta go where the people are, right? And I heard somebody last night say women in the age bracket of like 40s and up, they're not going anywhere. They're hey, greetings from New York. What city in New York? My cousin is in Rochester, the one I'm getting ready to meet up with in 2 days. I'm super excited. We're going to Vegas. But anyway, they're saying that women aren't going outside. That we are going outside. We're going to the bank. We're going to the grocery store. We're going to the gym. And every once in a while, we're going to brunch. Now, I'm not a brunch bae. I don't give a fuck about brunch. I'm not that black girl that likes to get dolled up for brunch. Here's my thing with money, right? I love spending money. But when I spend money, it's got to be on, which is good. This is a good segue into what I'm trying to say. I finally danced around what I want to say, right? When I spend money, I want to spend money excitedly. Like, if what I'm about to spend money on, I'm about to eat and shit out, I'm not about to spend $100 on something I'm about to eat and shit out. I want long marginal utility. I do not want diminishing marginal utility. Like, I want to buy some shoes. I want to buy an outfit that I can wear a couple of times. I want to invest in something that I can continue to use over and over again and be just as happy as the first time I used it, on the 5th time, the 6th time. I hate the thought of spending, for me, and in this season, it may not always be like that, but in this season of money, and I'm winning. Let me let you know, I'm winning in money right now. The first part of my year was not spending. The first part of my year was healing the disease of consumerism. And the disease of consumerism in the United States. You guys consume too much. Listen, my fat shows up on the outside of my body, but the rest of these motherfuckers, they fat shows up in debt. You are a consumer. You just like to take, buy for shit that's gonna sit in your house, sit in corners, sit in boxes, sit with the tag still on it. And I'm gonna tell you, I am a mental health professional, and people that sit and buy shit like that have weeks where like the Amazon keeps coming, you're lonely, or you better check yourself out for mania, because there's a host of different reasons why people consume the way they consume. America's full of manics. That's why Bezos is doing so well. So well, because y'all just be like the buy. Oh, y'all really like that Amazon in the big cities where you buy stuff and it comes to you the same day. Y'all really like that. Consumerism. It's a disease. So the first 6 months was no buying. I took Uber Eats off my phone 3 months ago. Take Uber Eats. So the second part of, like I said, this year was about spending and being happy with my spending. And so again, I'm at the park, I'm chilling out or whatever, and I'm like, they say that you gotta go where men are. And I said, you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to subscribe to that. But what I do want to do for myself is the same way I feel about my spending is how I want to feel about where I go. And the sentence, the message that came into my mind is do what you want. Do what you want. I didn't say do what feels good. I didn't say do what makes you happy. I do want you to do what makes you happy, right? But sometimes, I'm going to give this example. So many women want bodies that look a certain type of way, right? You want a body to look a certain type of way. Therefore, do what you want. You want the body, go to the gym. That's what you want, right? You want the body, you're going to get the body in the gym. You're going to get the body in the kitchen. You're going to get the body taking out processed foods. Do what you want, not what you like. Do what you want. Do what you want. If you want more money, then you need to be doing things to get you more money. You need to be doing things to help yourself. And see, for me, I approach money in a more feminine way. Therefore, it's important for me to fix my beliefs and my ideology so that I can receive money. If you go get money in a masculine way, you go work for money. You go get the money. See, masculine energy goes and gets and hunts. Feminine energy receives. And so, listen, I have my masculine because I have my My company is the way my money gets it masculinely, and it brings in a certain month every month on contract. So I know what I get every month. Salary. I know what I salary myself. I know what I'm gonna get every month. It's predictable. That's masculine. But with my feminine energy, if I want money, and I literally, feminine energy is my wheelhouse. Feminine energy is my strong suit. So it's important for me to look at my thinking, my beliefs about money. If you guys saw my yesterday, I put a short up. It says if you are trying to manifest money, so many people are trying to manifest money and you hate rich people. Every time you see somebody rich online, you're snaring at them. You're looking like they greedy, or I hate them, or she looks so fake. None of that matters. None of that is your fucking business. She can look the way she wants to look. He can look the way he wants to look because they have the money to do so. And you're jealous and you're resentful that you don't have the money to do so. So if you need to work out why you're mad at them. Why are you mad at them? Because their parents set them up. Why are you mad at them? Because their parents taught them how to do money better. Or why are you mad at them? Because they have that mechanism inside of them that taught them to go research and find out why they're not getting money so they can. If y'all, somebody's gonna be mad at me. Hold on. Hello? Huh? What you mean? It is. I did my walking already. I went to the gym. Yes. Thank you. 24-hour fitness. Castle Hills. You're not from here? Well, what you doing that you don't know where Castle Hills is? You stay at home. Me too. That's why I'm out here at the park. It's either home or at the park. Right that way, uh-huh.
Trying to get me to go there.
You should.
He's talking about getting in the swimming pool. They did that. I think the HOA, I got a swimming pool. I can almost throw a rock and hit it from my front door.
You don't get in your pool?
I just had knee replacement.
That's why you gotta get in there.
Well, the doctor just released me today.
Okay.
In the water.
You better make sure you get in there now.
That's what they told me last year when I had the other knee replacement.
So in about how many more months are we gonna go walking? You're gonna feel good.
I don't know. I used to walk 4 miles a day.
Okay, you beat me.
Now I can't do it.
Well, we can start with half a mile.
Well, I made a mile the other day.
You did?
I walked from my house to this park bench, sat there, and let the sun get on these lily white legs of mine, trying to get a little color back there.
That's all right. How? Well, good. What's your name?
Marcus.
I'm Kelly.
Kelly?
Yes.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
Very nice to meet you too. Where'd you move here from?
Kentucky.
I can hear your accent.
I don't know, I was raised in Longview.
You still have an accent to me.
I was in Utah for 20 years.
Oh man, I'm from Kansas.
Whereabouts?
Kansas City.
Kansas?
And then I moved here about 16 years ago. But now I live in Mexico.
Wow.
It's nice. It's beautiful. It's peaceful.
You must not live around this border, man.
I do not. I live in Puerto Vallarta.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm with the retirees. I retired.
I did too.
That's right.
I don't want to live in Puerto Vallarta.
It's so wonderful. You gotta come visit. It'll change your mind.
What are you going to do when the cartels take over down there?
Same thing we do when the government takes over up here. They're all gangs.
Heck, the government ain't going to take over. That's why we're all armed.
I'm not armed.
You're not armed?
I'm gonna be with you.
Better come on.
Okay.
I had a policeman parked right here been a couple years ago.
Uh-huh.
Somebody, one of my neighbors who walks his dog every day, said that there was a lady pulled through the library over here to put a book in those little boxes outside.
Uh-huh.
Some guy opened her passenger door, jumped in the car, shoved her out, and stole her car.
No.
Broad daylight.
Dang.
And he said, well, aren't you carrying? I said, no, I don't carry. He said, well, you ought to. I said, well, said, I got a 45 1911 with a 5-inch barrel with a big old shoulder holster. I said, I'm carrying. I don't want nobody knowing. I said, you can't hide that thing.
No.
He said, well, you need to get you something a little more compact. He told me about a.
I was just going to say, did those things get loud?
I'll say, but he told me about a gun store over in Garland.
Yeah.
He said this is where most of the law enforcement goes in the Metroplex area.
Yeah.
So I looked it up, thought about it and stuff, and then I saw a Denton County deputy constable parked right in front of where you're at.
Okay.
So I stopped and talked to him about something, and he said the same thing. He said, if you're not carrying, you ought to be. He said, right down Lena, this street right here at the stop sign.
Yeah.
He said, I was going down Lena, and 3 young men come running across the road right in front of me.
Wow.
He said, so I pulled in where they came from. He said, there was a Hispanic man sitting there waving me down.
Yeah.
He said, I went over to see about it. He said, I just got robbed.
Oh,
Broad daylight.
my
3
goodness.
young men. He said, yes, I saw. Broad daylight now.
That's wild.
So I went and bought me a 9mm that's smaller than that big old 45.
Yeah.
And it's like, you remember the old American Express commercials? Don't leave home without it.
Yes.
I don't leave home.
Yes. So what are you doing out here at the park?
I was on my way home from my doctor's visit.
Okay.
I always swing by, usually in the mornings, because I met a lot of people when I was walking.
Yeah.
And when I see one of them, they're, where have you been? Everybody's asking about you. We all miss you. This and other. But I knew it was going to be too hot to see anybody.
Oh.
I thought, well, I'll swing. Like I said, I just live a half mile this way.
Okay.
And look at here. I seen somebody. Now I know you.
Yes.
I hate the fact that it's come to that you have to be, when it's like I told that policeman, seconds count if you're only minutes away.
That's right. That's
So,
right.
Where's Castle Hill?
I take Josie to that street. It's on the next street after Parker. Josie and the next street after Parker.
We're going back north.
Yes.
Okay, right after Parker. Parker's the one that comes out in front of, well, to the left, it'll be Hebron.
Go one more.
Right past Parker, huh?
I'll tell you, it's in the same parking lot as a Target and an AMC movie theater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In fact, I went right by there today when I left physical therapy.
Look at that. You just following me, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am. Fate. It was meant to be.
It was fate, huh?
I went down Josie all the way to Sam Rayburn.
Yeah?
Turned right. Had lunch there at that Hard 8 barbecue place.
Okay. Okay.
I love good pit barbecue. But
I love barbecue.
everywhere around here, it's always...
You know my favorite barbecue is Terry Black's.
I've heard about that. 'Cause
It's
I Googled it.
you will not have any better barbecue.
Isn't that down closer to the LBJ?
Yes.
I've seen it, and they only open a couple of days during
You
the
will never have better barbecue.
week. Really.
Yes. The ribs are insane.
I remember reading it, and they say you better get there early. They don't open till 11, 12 o'clock.
Terry Black's. It's
Once they're
amazing.
open, once it's gone, they shut the door.
It is so good.
Very black.
Terry Black's.
But, I ate at that Marshall's right there on Joseph.
I'm going to let y'all go because obviously we're falling in love.
Rosemead or what?
I'll let you know what happens.
I looked at the place. I said, "Where's your stacks?"